President Joe Biden is under immense pressure from within his own Democratic Party to bow out of the 2024 presidential race. This pressure has significantly increased following his poor debate performance against former President Donald Trump and his subsequent COVID-19 diagnosis. Close associates and senior advisors are now whispering their doubts, suggesting he may not secure a victory in November. Several insiders have revealed that Biden, who is currently isolated at his vacation home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, recovering from COVID-19, is becoming more open to the idea of stepping down. He has reportedly begun to acknowledge the grim reality, with some expecting an imminent announcement endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris as his replacement. Nevertheless, the decision remains delicate, and Biden's small circle of trusted advisors continues to weigh their options. The situation inside the Biden camp appears bleak. Numerous senior White House and campaign officials privately admit that Biden's continued candidacy is untenable. A senior Democratic governor emphasized, "The next 72 hours are big. This can't go on much longer." Amidst growing despair within the party, it is evident that the walls are closing in on Biden's presidency, with some top Democrats expressing frustration and alarm at the shrinking circle of insiders advising him. These advisors, including Mike Donilon and Steve Ricchetti, have created an almost impenetrable protective bubble around the president. Biden's deputy campaign manager, Quentin Fulks, however, insists that there are no scenarios under which Biden will not be the nominee. Yet the growing rift between Biden and his party is clear. Many staffers, from top officials to junior aides, are confronting a multitude of discontent, leading some to explore opportunities outside the administration. Even former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has reportedly had contentious discussions with Biden about his polling data, reflecting the broader anxiety within the party. This internal discontent is exacerbated by Biden's worrying debate performance, which further fueled doubts about his capabilities. Many party members and close aides have started questioning the intentions of Biden's advisors, pondering if their insistent support and decisions stem from a reluctance to concede their misjudgments or a desire to maintain their powerful positions. Despite official statements, the mood in the White House and campaign offices is one of profound despair. The party's dilemma is multifaceted. Should Biden decide to drop out, the Democratic Party faces the complex process of selecting a new candidate. According to Democratic National Committee (DNC) rules, pledged delegates could cast their ballots for a new candidate before the Democratic National Convention in August. If no candidate wins a majority, more than 700 superdelegates would join the subsequent votes. However, if a disability from Biden occurs post-convention, DNC Chair Jamie Harrison would step in to appoint a replacement nominee, following consultations with top congressional Democrats and the Democratic Governors Association. The stakes are high, and Biden's decision will inevitably set into motion a cascade of events with significant implications for the party. While Biden's team publicly insists on his continued candidacy, privately, he is receptive to arguments for stepping down, especially after assessing unfavorable polling and fundraising metrics. For many Democrats, Biden's age and perceived limitations have become a focal point in the campaign, casting a shadow over his re-election prospects. Biden's fragile situation underscores the complexity of leading a nation while grappling with intense internal and external pressures. It has become evident that the Democratic Party stands at a critical crossroads, with Biden's political future hanging in the balance, awaiting his ultimate decision.